Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot and my name is Harmony. Hello. And this reading is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. Hello Aquarius, and thank you for joining me. I start out doing my readings by giving you a couple of messages that Spirit really wants you to hear, and then we'll go deeper into the tarot portion of your reading. Now with that being said, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get started. You guys start out with the door to Spirit, Aquarius. Now the door of Spirit is telling you that a lot of you could be feeling a little bit more intuitive at this time, right? Even if you say you don't believe in that, or, well, you should. You're looking at a tarot reading. Well, so this is about you trusting your instincts at this time, trusting your inner knowing. Your spirit guides are all around you, Aquarius. The reason you got this card is because they're strengthening your intuition at this time, and they're letting you know with this card that they are surrounding you. Even if you can't see them, even if sometimes you tell yourself that that was a coincidence, even if you logic it down with logic, this card is confirmation to you if you have been experiencing like glitches, or little things in your eyes, or things that you kind of just know things. And people say, well, how do you know that, Aquarius? And you say, I don't know, I just know, right? That's when you say that. If you're the kind of Aquarius that says that, Aquarius, then this reading is definitely for you, okay? If you're the type of Aquarius that just knows things and you think just because you're smart, it's not just because you're smart, it's because you're gifted, okay? You have a keen gift for intuition, and Spirit is guiding you, and they're strongly guiding you at this time because it's a new direction and a true identity of who you are. I'm going to say that again, Aquarius, because it's a true identity of who you are that they're trying to get you to see at this time, okay? So they're telling you the door to Spirit is open. So they're with you, and they want you to trust those things. They want you to trust that you clicked on this video to hear this message. They want you to trust that your inner knowing is strong and sharpening as we speak, and they want you to trust on that. It's also, you guys got the other two messages I'm about to get to, because you have the expansion card here. The door is wide open for you, Aquarius. And I'm going to read this to you, but first I want to say that it's a lot of you that sense with this inner knowing that you have, that it's a new path, a new life waiting for you somewhere. And if you have been feeling like you're not really satisfied with where you are, if you know in your heart and spirit that you deserve to be doing something greater or better, or you should be more expanded beyond where you are, first of all, you're exactly where you need to be. But however, it is time for you, Aquarius, to create something new in your life. That's why you sense this. You have grown where you've been. You have learned what you needed to learn from those situations. And it's time for you to use what you have learned on this time on earth to expand and grow into a new timeline, a new chapter in your life here, Aquarius, okay? So here we go. We have expansion. I'm going to read this to you. Your world is growing, Aquarius. Be open to new experiences and possibilities beyond your comfort zone. Say yes to new opportunities today. Growth happens when you embrace the unknown. So this is not the time for you to kind of, when new things come to you, new ideas that you might be getting, maybe something new you want to start, something new you're thinking about doing, and you don't do it because you just think about it. This is not the time for you to just think about it, Aquarius. This is a time for you to kind of go for it, all right? This is a time for you not to overthink, because Aquarius are known to overthink. They're very intelligent, they're very smart, but they tend to sometimes overthink things so much that they talk themselves out of things, but just in their head. But this is a time for you to kind of not rely on your logic at this time. This is a time for you to trust your inner guidance. It's telling you that if it's time for you to make a change, it's a time for you to stop doing something. Is it a time for you to start creating something? This is what Spirit's saying the door is open to, because they're connecting that energy to you, because they're telling you, yes, you're right, Aquarius. It's time for you to start something new. It's time for you to create something new. The door is wide open here with the expansion card for you to do so. And if you look at both of these cards real quick, both of them have a door that's open. I didn't even notice that. Both of these are doors that are open here for you, Aquarius. So they really want you to understand and know that. You also got the initiative card, being a big call for you guys to say it's a new chapter and a new direction in your life. And it's time for you to take initiative towards that. It's not time for you to just magically wait for something to happen. The reason that you feel what you feel, whether it's unsatisfied or bored or feeling like you've outgrown certain things, or you're tired of being where you're at, or it's not, there's nothing creative or passionate about where you are right now. You feel these reasons for a reason, okay? You feel these reasons. You feel this way for a reason, okay, Aquarius? So listen, it says waiting won't bring results, Aquarius. Taking action is the key to unlocking the new opportunities you seek. Step forward boldly today, Aquarius. Act on an idea without overanalyzing, because we know you like to overanalyze, Aquarius. Okay? So they don't want you doing that at this time. Don't talk yourself out of things. Don't tell yourself you're going to have to do all this stuff to do something. Just start. Just start. Just start where you're at. Don't think about it. You have that thought, then start on it. Okay? And you also got, underneath the surface, Spirit is lining things up for you, Aquarius. They're getting whatever you want. If it's a new house, a new home, a new something creative you want to do, entrepreneur, a project, whatever it is you want. Spirit is working behind the scenes for you to have that. However, you have to meet them. You have to show up in the earthly world to get it. It says you may be feeling stuck, Aquarius. Shift your approach to regain momentum. Take small steps forward, okay? You don't have to do everything overnight. You don't have to make this big drastic change. But you just got to start moving towards what it is that you're sensing. And you got to move towards the change, okay, Aquarius? In the outcome here, you have in the reading here, you have the good luck card here. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is on your side at this time. This is in your recent past. So even if you don't feel or see this change in your life, it's because you haven't took the steps to move towards it. Okay, it's not that it's not there. You have to meet it. You have to walk towards it, Aquarius. And you have to take actions to go towards it. If it is starting a new project, a new relationship, a new job, you have to be willing to take the sacrifices to go towards these things, okay? Leave your comfort zone. Maybe having to be willing to leave something behind in order to go somewhere new, okay? You have the Four of Cups here. Again, the Four of Cups is like Spirit saying that here, this is like Spirit offering you this brand new beginning, this brand new cup, but you're kind of more focused on what you already have. This is your comfort zone. You're looking at what you've already been through, what you've already attained, what you're comfortable doing, just doing the same old thing. But you're bored at the same time because this person is bored. They're unsatisfied, but yet they won't look up and look behind them and try something different. They won't pick up a new cup, right? They're still just focusing on this cup. And I'm not saying this what Spirit's saying, okay? A lot of you may be not sleeping at night. You may be going through something over and over again in your head. Maybe thinking about your future, thinking about, you feel like it's something you should be doing. You just don't know what. And this is where that over-analyzing comes in. Remember here, they told you not to over-analyze. This is you in your head here, Aquarius. This is you going over some things in your head. Maybe things from the past, maybe a fear about your future, maybe a fear of your present moment. Things are not just, going the way you want, or maybe you're just not where you want to be. But again, those are just thoughts, okay? Those are things you're telling yourself, because all you have to do is really start taking the action, and it'll probably change for you like that once you start taking little steps towards what it is you want to change. A lot of you might be dealing with financial lag. Maybe, Five of Pentacles is feeling like you're either alone or feeling like you don't have enough to sustain or have the life that you want. Or you just don't have the resources or the things you feel that you need to create or have something. But Spirit is saying that it's, again, untrue. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you to take action and build the kind of life and to go after what it is that Spirit is giving you, because they are offering you something here. You might not see it yet right now because you need to move towards it, but you do have blossoming abundance coming to you, Aquarius. Okay, you do have a legacy on the table. I have the Ten of Pentacles. So if you're looking for longevity, stability, something that you can build upon, whether, that's going to bring you long-term success, Spirit's saying you can do that. You just need to have strength here to go towards it, Aquarius. Quit talking yourself out of things and quit staying small. Quit staying where you used to be. You have the King of Wands. Again, they see there at the top, leadership. They want you to take action in your own life here, Aquarius. They want you to take action and start moving towards what it is that you want, creating what it is that you do want in your life, and quit saying what you don't want. They want you to start creating what you do want, okay? And the first way to do that is quit telling ourselves all the negative things that we say, or all the things that we've been through, and seeing things always in a different light. And then start to take action and go towards it here with the Chariot. Chariot, again, is like victory, but it's like you charging ahead and going in the direction you need to go in, okay? You're in the process of healing, Aquarius. This is what Spirit, again, with the door to Spirit here, you have the Aquarius card here. This is the Star card as well, about rejuvenation. So you need to also make sure you're resting. Healing is important if you've been through a lot of challenges in your life or in the past. Spirit is calling on you to kind of to allow yourself to heal here. You know, it's not about always just getting over things or pushing forward and being strong enough to say, I get through it. Yes, that's great. However, it's also important to allow yourself to feel what it is that you feel and to heal, right? It's not time to quiet those things. Let it out of your body. Let it get out of your body and allow yourself to really heal so you can really take the new world and the new life you're creating on. You can really build from a brand new structure here, Aquarius. Again, the Star card came with the Six of Swords. Again, this is about healing. Both these cards represents healing here, Aquarius. So at this time, Spirit wants you to know that you're in the process of moving forward in healing. And as you heal, they want you to take the small steps forward every day to move towards Spirit, and to take initiative here and to expand into a new direction, into a new horizon of blessings they have for you. You got the Death card here twice. And I want to show you this in two different decks. So again, this is a transformation. This is endings and new beginnings. Your old identity of who you were is no more, Aquarius. You need to let it go. If you're still doing the same bad habits, if you're not resting at night, if you're overdoing it at work, if you're overthinking, if you're whatever habits that you've been doing, Aquarius, that you've always done and you claim as your identity, these are the things that need to come to an end, okay? Because it's not. Spirit says here that who you truly are is who they're trying to reveal to you, okay? The powerful you. The one of you that don't hold on to things, the one of you that doesn't stay in places that don't fulfill them anymore. They grow into the mighty, powerful being that you are, Aquarius. That's truly who your essence is. You are a creator, okay? You don't just stay still. You don't stay on the sidelines. You don't stay small. You don't stay in the background. Something in your life, an identity, a belief, a relationship, or habit, or a cycle, Aquarius, is ready to die. It is time for you to let something go that no longer serves you anymore. It's not truly who you are. It served its place. It taught you what you needed to be taught. You learned from it. You grew from it. Now it's time for you to build something from that, something brand new, Aquarius. And I say that because in your outcome, you have the Fool card here. This is a leap of faith in the unknown, going down a whole new direction, a whole new path in life. Leaving things behind, being strong enough to leave past pains, past wounds, past hurts, disappointments, and past identities behind in order to have something new. Okay, for some of you, real quick, you do have a soulmate here. I do have a couple here for some of you. Of course, I know not all of you are in a relationship, but some of you very well in the future could have one. For those of you who are in an existing relationship, I do have a couple here, and this is the King and the Queen of Wands, okay? So this is saying that, you know, you do have a soulmate here. If some of you that are in a relationship and you feel like your relationship is built on a soulmate foundation, they're clarifying that you match each other's energies. And both of you are going to be in a position to create at this time, Aquarius. So if you do have a partnership and you do feel like that is your soulmate, this is saying yes, it is. For those of you who are not in a relationship or you don't feel like you're with a person that's your soulmate, again, that could be why you have the Death card showing up in this reading, because again, it said it's a habit, an identity, or a relationship that it needs to die and come to an end, okay? And that way you can find your true soulmate. You can find that person that matches your energy, your other half. Okay, but if you're holding on to someone that you know doesn't match that energy, the question is, then why are you holding on to them? Okay, if you're holding on to things, jobs and things like that that you know doesn't, bring you or brings out the best in you or allow you to create or have the best life that you know you deserve, Aquarius, again, the question again, then why are you holding on to it? Okay, these are the things that Spirit wants you to start looking at and ask yourself and start going down a new path, because they have many blessings. I think I said this to you in your previous readings. Go back and check that. You have a lot of blessings coming your way, Aquarius. Spirit really wants you to start creating and going towards new things and letting go of that old identity that you have, or that thing that you keep telling yourself, or holding on to something that you feel that you need out of fear. It could even be negative talk for some of you. Maybe you're doubting your abilities because you've been through some things. It's going to be different for all of you. Okay, but whatever it is, Spirit is saying that it's time for you to move towards new things. So if you've been feeling bored or feeling like you're not using your creativity, if you're just sick and tired of the world that you've been existing in, it's time for you to create the new when you're able to do that, Aquarius, okay? That is what I have for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. That really helps me out a whole lot. Leave me a comment. You don't have to. I would take the thumbs up. It doesn't matter. And please subscribe, all right? And let me know how it resonated with. I would love to hear from you guys, okay? Until you're back here, Aquarius, know that you are well loved. And bye for now.